Would you date a man that's still living with his child's mother? Well, on today's episode of Ask Naja, we're going to hear from a woman who's found herself in quite a complicated conundrum. She says, I'm dating a man who still lives with his ex. They say they're doing it for the kids, so there's no back and forth between homes and the children have more stability. He also tries to reassure me by saying his ex now dates women, so I really shouldn't worry. But she had 4 kids with him. And nothing about her sexuality changes the fact that she's still the mother of his kids and still very much in his life. I trust him not to cheat. That's not my issue. My issue is that in practice, he does more for her than he does for me. He lives rent-free in her house. The house is paid off, so he fixes everything and pays for it. He pays for her car repairs too, but not mine. Meanwhile, we've been together for almost 2.5 years, and our relationship really hasn't progressed. He's emotionally mature, and I'm trying to be too, but it's really starting to feel like I'm always the one compromising while he maintains a full life with his ex. I've also realized that more people are cohabitating with their exes than I thought, usually because of cost of living. But even if the reasons are practical, dating someone who still lives with their ex is incredibly hard. I need help understanding whether the situation is actually sustainable or if I'm just being asked to accept something that will always put me second. Yikes. I'm going to answer this with compassion, love, and patience because you wrote to me and you trusted me. And you also gave me permission to share this with my audience. First and foremost, I appreciate the fact that you wrote me. I also understand that you know that something is off because you came to me. I firmly believe that a lot of us, before we ask for advice or reach out in forums like mine, we kind of already know the answer. Because that feeling that you have in the pit of your stomach, honey, that ain't just gas. That is your intuition telling you that your nervous system is on fire and that you have not been settled in 2.5 years. I am so surprised you have not broken out in wrinkles and cellulite all over the place because of this stress. So here's the thing. You're in a stepmom situation. This guy has 4 kids with this woman. A lot of stepmoms already, even stepmoms whose partners have their own places, they feel like they come second sometimes because you're walking into a ready-made family. But in your circumstance, you're literally walking into this man's relationship with his co-parent. And listen, no shade to him. I'm sure he's an honest guy, like Honest Abe, but people be lying. These dudes be lying, girl. So maybe there's something going on, maybe there's not. You're not in that household dynamic. You didn't mention at all that you had met this woman, that you guys have an open texting type of relationship where you can even reach out and communicate with her. If I were her, honestly, I probably would not respect a woman too much that was willing to date my ex that can't afford to move out and is my do boy around the house to still help with kids whenever I need it. So she probably wouldn't have a relationship like that with you anyway. And listen, we all want love, but more importantly, we want safety. And you don't feel safe in this situation. You have not found a way on your own in 2.5 years to find safety. So there's not much that I can do to give you that. There's no practical advice that I can give. There's no magic words that I can even offer to make you feel better. The fact of the matter is, this person is not in a position to financially move out and get their own place and take care of their 4 children. So what type of life could they possibly build with you? This person needs to work on a few things. Maybe he needs to work on making more money or not bringing another woman into his unfinished business with his ex and their 4 children. They're still very much living as a family. And the longer that happens, the harder it's going to be for those kids to accept that anybody is coming in between mommy and daddy's relationship. And I know mom has already moved on into a same-sex relationship that's convenient. But still, as long as mom and dad are cohabitating, that really leaves little room for anybody else to come in and take up space in this family. I'm going to say it. You wrote me and you trusted me. I'm going to say it. Girl, there's no place for you in this. There is some person out there that will love you and appreciate you and be able to put you at the forefront. And they will move out of there. They would have been moved out of their baby mama's house and have enough money to take you on vacation and to take care and maintain their 4 children or however many kids they have. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of damn kids. So yeah, I hope that helps. And why don't you DM me with an update, because I'm pretty sure everybody in the audience is going to want to hear what happened and what you decided to do. And also, if you're a person out there that's watching this and you have made it work, because this person does need to hear some positive responses, I guess. If you're a person out there that's made it work in a relationship and your partner did cohabitate with their co-parent for some time, or if they still are, maybe leave some stuff in the comments. This is a no judgment zone, so y'all be nice in these comments, because my block hand is strong. My name is Naja Hall. I am the founder of VIP Stepmom. If you need any type of help, you can always DM me or shoot me an email. It's up there in the link in my bio. If you find yourself needing some one-to-one coaching, if you are in a family, a couple, or you are an individual, then again, the link to book is in my bio. I have a podcast. I have tons of ebooks if you're a reader like me. And of course, I make content like this all the time. So, okay. So let's see what cohabitating Carrie is going to think about this video. I love you, girl. You know that.